What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Get Good podcast. I'm your host, Josh DeMillion, joined with my co-host over here.
Sandy Cheeks, and I'm on this
There
side,
we.
bro.
No, you're always over. Why do you say this?
Well, I'm
You're
about to be on
always
this
over
side, bro. I'm about
there.
to be on this side.
Yeah, you're always on that side.
No, but I'm on this side now.
You're never over there.
I'm gonna be over here, bro. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna put you on top. How's
You're
that?
over here. You're over here, bro, and I'm about to be over here.
You're over here. I'm over there. What?
We're here.
Right? We're both just chilling.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyways, I digress. Yeah, welcome back to everything video game. Today's interesting though because you wanted to bring up a different kind of media than video games themselves.
But it includes media of the games.
Yes,
It
of
has
course, of
something to
course.
do with thy games. You know what I
Die
mean?
games, he says.
Yes, thy games. Yeah, pretty much I want to do a little comparison between movies and games.
Okay.
And
Comparison like
games of the movies and movies of the games.
movies of the games.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of those. I know there's a couple. The first one that pops to mind is the Sam Raimi Spider-Man tie-in games
I was gonna say
on
any
on
Disney
on
game ever.
that one too.
Yeah.
What you know what?
Because they got like
No.
Shrek, they got every single Disney movie up, they got
I was about
Wall-E.
I was about to ask what Kingdom Hearts is that video game to movie or movie to video game because it's
Well,
got a bunch of Disney characters just there
but that's
in the
yeah, that's
main plot.
neither. That's neither. That's just a
It's
video
neither.
game with some movie characters. You know about the
Mm,
story about how that game became that game with
no,
Disney? Supposedly, uh, the guy of because what's the main guy? Sora in Kingdom
Sora,
Hearts,
yeah,
which is
Sora Hart himself.
from Final Fantasy, right?
No,
Or
I don't
who's he
think.
from?
I think that he's from Kingdom Hearts.
Okay. Well, anyways,
I'm just gonna look that up
that
because I'm not
guy.
too sure. Uh huh.
Okay, okay, so that guy plus somebody that was like in like Disney or something literally like met up in the elevator and were talking about their games in the elevator, and
What the
they're
hell?
like, we should try and combine them, and so it began. They were like, that sounds like a great idea, let's do it.
I
It
mean,
was
yeah, no, it's it is a great idea. I just wish they would release more.
here's the interesting thing, like these fools like ended up in the elevator together
just
and
just
started
just out of
talking about
nowhere,
games.
random as fucking thought, and boom, here
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah, exactly. It started as just like, like an idea, and then they're like, let's actually try and do mix it or whatever, and it
Because
became
why
Kingdom
not?
Hearts. I don't know, it's just a fun little fact, like
Oh
Kingdom
yeah,
Hearts started in an elevator.
no fucking. There's
Elevator
there's
talk.
there's a ton of stuff that starts out like that.
Yeah, I think more stuff starts in the basement and then the elevator.
Yeah, 100%.
But I hope when they were on the elevator they were going up because that's what happened with the game.
Went nothing but up, baby.
Yeah.
Except for
Um.
all the half non sequels that they keep putting out.
Yeah.
Mister, I paused my game.
Yeah, so let me start with a couple of the games that I picked out. So typically, I just went with some of the ones that I've actually seen
Hmm.
and some of the ones that I've played a little bit. So I went with Borderlands.
Of course.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Okay.
So obviously I
They're
didn't
great
play.
games. They sure are great games.
Well, yeah. So
Obviously.
obviously the movie was obviously
No.
trying to go based off of the first Borderlands, right?
It
And
sure was trying.
Yeah, and I feel like they missed out on a bunch of opportunities that they could have added to spice it up a little bit. But I
Yeah.
think I think it was like a budget thing or something, probably.
It probably was a budget thing because they got a lot of like high end like Hollywood actors playing
Right,
all the different characters in there. They didn't have any money for anything else.
right, and a lot of people were disappointed in the actors that they picked. Now,
Yeah,
for me, for the movie, I think the best actors that they actually had in that movie was I think Jack Black did pretty good as Claptrap.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna
He
say
did, bro. He did.
Claptrap.
Now,
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just not surprised. That's what you said.
now, now, speaking of Claptrap, I just want to go on this because I love Claptrap as a
Of
character,
course you
but a
do.
lot of people do not like him and think he's really annoying. What do you think about him?
Oh, I mean, for the bit, I'm always gonna say he's annoying as hell.
Yeah,
But like honestly, first time I saw him, I thought he was fucking hilarious. I love Claptrap. I'm right there with you. But since I know everyone's gonna be like he's annoying as shit, I can't stand him. I'm gonna say that obviously. Whoa,
right.
whoa.
Whoa. Um, yeah, but I mean the movie like considering like it was newerish and the graphics look great for like the creatures and stuff and like the
Yeah,
scenery. All that was great.
all the special effects were actually
Yeah,
really good.
yeah.
It's just like the actual story itself kind of fell short.
Right. Krieg was pretty cool. He was good. I mean, he didn't have any lines really, so but he was a cool character.
As cool as cool can be.
But yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like they kind of lacked a little bit on like some of the main characters that were really in the first Borderlands though,
They Yeah,
because
well, because I don't know like a lot, like who should have been there, I guess.
uh, Brick, uh,
Okay.
Mordecai, you know who
What
he is.
just all the actual vault dwellers
Yeah,
or
like
vault
those are like the main characters that like you
seekers.
kind of end up playing as, and
Yeah,
they're the ones
okay.
that are like the main ones in the story. You know what I mean?
So yeah,
Um,
I'm glad you kind of say that because this kind of leads into a question that I've always had for the longest fucking time. When people announce like they say, oh, we're making a movie that's based off so and so, that's based off this video game or something like
right.
that, they don't give you more details than that. Are you always expecting like a one-to-one copy, or are you
Not.
kind of like
That's a
they'll
good,
change
great question.
some aspects, right?
Right. That's a great question. Now, like what they did, I'll say one thing, bro. Like it wasn't great.
it
It wasn't, but it wasn't bad. But like I feel like
was
they
it was middle
made,
of the road.
yeah, like the acting, the actors could have been better. The CGI was really good. You know what I mean? But the
Oh yeah,
storytelling was kind of like in the middle. You know,
yeah.
like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't want like a one-to-one copy,
Hmm.
but like it depends on the game that they're trying to go for a movie.
Yeah.
I think they just needed more aspects of the game in
Yeah, kind
the
of
movie, like more
from
of the lore or something.
from what I saw and from what I like hear a lot of people complain about that, it seems to me that they just got like a synopsis of what the first game was and then made a movie off of that. Didn't really do any deep diving stuff, just like, oh, this person's in there at some point. Let's get them in here.
Right. I just didn't think the writing was that great for the movie, you know? Like obviously
Yeah.
Borderlands is a very kind of gritty um kind of movie or like game in a
Mhm.
sense. And like when they put that they try to add that into the movie like but like also like you got to capture the characters right. Like that's
Yeah,
what I want. I want the
it kind of comes off
characters.
the wrong way.
Yeah, if you take the characters from the game and put them in the movie, I'd want them to be more like more of like a one to one on that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
The story could be like something different,
It could be
you know?
its own story for sure.
Yeah, but like I feel like if that's where you're going with, you know, that they need to add like more um I don't know, like have something that it's going off of because I feel like they just threw a bunch of stuff in there from Borderlands, but didn't really have like
Nothing was
main.
really coherent or sticking together.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
say, yeah, they like I said, it is just like a general gist of what was in the game, and they're like, ah, we'll throw a couple things in and call it a day.
I'll say like my favorite thing from like the Borderlands game series is the narrator, dude. I love the narrator, and I wish they. I don't know if they put him in the movie. I don't remember, but I don't
I
think they did.
no, I don't believe so. I don't remember the narrator from the first game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's literally Marcus, the gun guy. He's
Oh,
like
is
the
it
na-
actually
I'm pretty sure
just?
he's the narrator that's like telling the story or something.
Oh no shit. Okay.
And like I don't know, it just makes it more entertaining. And then if they like if they added that in there like with that little backstory in the beginning, and then then started into it, you know,
Yeah,
and
but I think that then there bleeds more into the whole it's got to be almost one for one like the game,
well that's what I'm saying. It
which
doesn't
isn't a
have to
bad
be one
thing.
for one, but if they had like that narrating aspect to it, and then through that, like you know what I mean, like just that part in there, because that's how like all the games start. They should
Yeah,
make the movie start like that at least, and then have each of the
kind of
characters.
piggyback off of that on
Yeah,
in their
yeah.
own way.
Yeah.
No, 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 I
Just
feel
have
that
the
100%.
yeah, because every single Borderlands game has the narrator kind of explaining what's going on or what happened before. So if you had
Hmm.
that and then went into the movie,
So
just
you want exposition is what I'm hearing.
yeah, yeah,
They didn't give us none of that in the movie.
yeah, yeah. And I don't think the comedy wasn't the
It never,
greatest in there.
for me, nothing really ever landed. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
like all the jokes and stuff, they tried, which, but
Yeah, the only character I feel that was like up to like almost like a one-on-one
he's got
was
a
definitely
claptrap.
Claptrap.
There it is.
And and I think Kevin Hart played a decent Roland. I think he just needed to, because like he was actually more serious in this movie, which I was expecting him to
Yeah,
crack more jokes, but
he's like the one serious guy.
yeah, so he played that pretty well. And then Krieg was pretty on par. Tiny
Yeah.
Tina, I feel like she was lacking a little bit, you know.
What are your thoughts on who played Lilith? Who was that? Um,
Well, you even have Tannis too, because that was Jamie Lee Curtis, and
that's the one I'm thinking
Tannis
of.
Tannis is supposed to be like a young kind of doc, so like they kind of
Kind of
missed
fumbled
the
it
mark.
there, and
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of feel the same way.
Supposedly they're I think they're trying to work on a Borderlands 2 movie, bro, which is crazy, dude, if they
There's
do.
no way. Was the first one like successful at all? I mean,
I don't know the price budget of it.
surely it had to be.
Probably like a little bit, but
Borderlands movie profit 33 million worldwide.
really.
Its production and marketing budgets totaled over 145. Oh my god!
So they
No,
lost a lot of
it
money.
did not it did not do
Yeah. Yeah, no,
well.
I didn't think so, dude, because everyone was disappointed in the.
I'm reading like the overview and it says the film is considered a massive financial failure. $80 million
Now, I will
loss
say,
for
dude,
that shit is insane.
I will say if they do make a Borderlands 2 movie, Borderlands 2 is one of my favorite games. Top 10 for sure, dude.
You're gonna be judging that movie
Now,
harsh.
now that one, I'd rather have it pretty close in story with that one, because that one was a really good story, like with Handsome
Yeah,
Jack and all that and stuff. That one's a great story. Like if you go along with that, but make it live action, and then get like the right characters to, or like the right actors to play the characters well,
yeah.
Spot on.
Who would you want to play a handsome Jack? Who would be good for that?
Ooh, that's tough, dude.
Right?
Man, I don't know.
You got to think of someone with like a sharp chin. Handsome Jack has a sharp chin, right? That's
You just gotta
for
find someone
some for some
that's
reason the
strict.
prominent feature that's screaming out to me for some reason.
Yeah, like handsome Jack gives me like serious, but like uh also like witty. You know what I mean? So like
Um.
somebody that would,
I didn't. So that actually be a good one. I was just looking up like what a bunch of people's like fan casting would be.
yeah.
One of the people from one of my favorite shows, It's Always Sunny, fucking Glenn Howerton.
Oh yeah.
He's a Dennis,
Dennis.
and he's got like the
Yeah.
exact facial structure that I think of when someone says handsome Jack. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
th- I think he'd be a great top pick. Oh yeah, it's almost
Interesting.
fucking tits.
Well, who
But
else?
yeah,
Who else they got
let me
for the
see.
fan picks? Because
I mean
that's interesting.
some of the someone. Oh, they're saying Anthony Starr from like The Boys.
Uh-huh.
They got who is Tony Dalton? He's Lalo. Oh, Lalo from Better Call Saul.
Okay.
Some people are saying obviously fucking Ryan Reynolds.
See,
I
I was thinking that, bro, but then I was like,
I don't know.
he he's a little bit more too witty, but like
He's
he would
wonk.
play that part of Handsome Jack good, but I don't know about
Yeah,
the serious
he
part,
wouldn't
the
be a
business side.
whole a good whole handsome Jack. He'd only be like good on the jokes and like the actual like seriousness. I think it just fall through.
Yeah.
I don't see Mr. Reynolds being a great. Some people are saying Jim Carrey. Uh,
Hmm.
maybe I don't know if I see that.
No,
I don't.
I think primetime Jim Carrey,
Oh
but
yeah, back in his
but
early
now,
days.
yeah, probably now, no, probably not. I feel like he'd be like, I don't want to say too old for the role, but I think he's too old for the role.
Damn, shots fired.
No, it's just like I don't want to like.
Of
I love Jim Carrey, dude. I feel
course.
like he's one of my favorite comedians, bro. Like I just don't see him playing. I can't see him playing Handsome
Yes.
Jack.
So who's your top pick then, if you got one?
Dude, I don't know, dude, cause
Nothing.
I do like the Ryan Reynolds because that's who I was thinking, just for the witty
Hmm.
part. But like I said, I don't know how to who would be in the mix between that and like, serious.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't think about that, bro. But that's a great question, bro.
There's that one. There's Kevin Bacon, kind of kind of gets me going there. Just fucking hilarious. Someone said Bill Nye. Okay, we're done with that.
Yeah.
Bill Nye would not
Um,
be a good Jack.
yeah. I mean, we can move on to the next movie and the next.
Yeah.
We'll move on to the next game.
What you got?
uh, so we're gonna go off of Halo 4. You've played it?
I have.
Yeah.
It's definitely a game of all time.
So I'll bring up the 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 two things that I know. So they got the movie that I like, that I enjoy, which is the Forward Unto Dawn,
Oh yeah.
and that one's literally based off of Halo 4, or
Yeah.
you know,
That one is yeah.
mhm,
Because the official title is Halo 4
Forward Unto Dawn.
Forward unto Dawn. Yeah.
hmm And that
So,
one's really cool because it just shows like the people from Earth like training, and then like kind of like maybe halfway through the movie, like once they get attacked by the aliens and stuff, that's when Master
mhm.
Chief is like coming in and
But I'm
dropping
here to
bombs.
save the day.
Yeah, which then it gets crazy because like that crew that he pops in on, they're like the last remaining people on Earth,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
And
Damn.
it's the commander, um,
Key, what
Lasky.
keys? Latsky. Oh okay. No, Keys died in the first one. Hold on.
Yeah. So it's actually pretty. I think it's pretty well put together and like kind of shows more backstory on him, and then Chief is kind of like in the like kind of like shown as the savior. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's really
And the
interesting
suit
to
is dope.
yeah,
The suit is
the suit
dope
looked yeah, the suit in that one does look fucking prime.
because he's
Um,
freaking huge, and like they got that on point, dude. Because Master
yeah,
Chief himself is like
he's
6 foot
what
something.
canonically Master Chief 6 foot or 7 foot. Let me see.
Isn't he
Canon
like 6'4" or
high.
something?
He is 6'10.
6'10",
That's
yeah.
that's
He's
that's
pushing
with
seven.
that's without the with all of his armor on.
Yeah,
He's a
that's crazy.
fucking beast. He's 7'2" when he puts everything on, and he weighs 1,000 pounds when he has all that armor on.
Oh my God. Yeah.
He is the definition of a unit.
It's dude,
to
yeah.
put it lightly.
Yeah, dude, and he'd be moving like nothing, bro.
I was gonna say he's like a walking tank, but that man knows how to run in that fucking thing.
Yeah, so then with the other thing, I wanted to bring up the Halo TV series. I don't know,
Ouch.
have you watched it?
I've tried to watch a couple episodes. I couldn't get into it. I
I see I
mean,
couldn't get into
it
it either.
it had some good bits. They did the fighting scenes really well, in my
And
opinion.
and that's what I heard because they brought out the blade, the
They
sword, the
got
energy
they
sword.
they got the energy sword. They
And that
got
looked
like
cool.
they got like the way Master Chief fights down
Yeah.
really well. It's just that all the
Story
like story stuff.
is bad.
It's nothing like the games,
See, and that's what I'm saying, and
and
that's what I feel like
it's
makes it
not
hard
true
to
to
make
his
the movies.
character. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Um, because one of Chief's main things, like when he was first starting out, he would like never turn away from the mission, the
Right.
the the mission.
Yeah, yeah.
Within like the second episode of the show, he's already like, let's do something else.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's weird.
so so this is putting so and so in danger. Which yes, he would go out to like save people, but the mission comes first and foremost before anything else. And
Yeah.
he wouldn't abandon that, and that's like exactly what he did in the show.
Oh, so yeah, they just kind of like try to make it more
Yeah, which
drama filled.
not to say that something like that would never happen in the games because it has. The end of Halo 4 into Halo 5,
Hmm.
Chief was because the AI chip Cortana that he always had, she was kind of going haywire and she was kind of
Oh
dying.
yeah.
And he was like, well, what the fuck can I do to save you? You're kind of all I got, because also at that point he just went through like a battle and he was like all alone, right?
Right, right.
But the difference there is that they've had 4 or 5 games prior to that
Yeah.
showing like how
Her.
stoic he started out, and how he became more, I guess, human, because another big plot point was he's a human, but he's basically a robot
Yeah, yeah.
in terms of functionality wise.
Okay.
He always just follows orders. Good soldiers follow
Right.
orders. But he kind of starts to crack down. Not like wavering and turning away completely,
Right, right.
but that's kind of the thing that the show just kind of really jumped the gun on.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't start watching it at all. But I've seen like some clips and stuff, and
and
I'm like,
and and one of my and one of my favorite complaints, because it's a big part of his character. I think I've told you once or twice before. In no game is it shown that he takes off his
right.
helmet to show his face.
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
first episode of the show, that's what he does.
Yeah, dude. They're probably were doing it probably because he couldn't breathe and act in that helmet. But like the guy in the movie that played him, he did perfect, dude, and it
Oh
was
no,
great,
he
dude. He
didn't
didn't
care.
take off
He
the
he
helmet
was
once, bro.
he was the Master Chief. He was
That's what
John
I'm
C
saying.
117.
Yeah. That one was that's
uh,
what I'm saying. The movie was fire. The show, not so much.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. I got That's it.
Yeah, no, yeah, we could. So, I mean, we'll move on to the next one.
Yeah, go
Um,
for it.
I think we'll just keep on topic because you just said robot man. So,
Uh.
RoboCop.
RoboCop, yes,
Yeah, have you
sir.
seen
Movies are
RoboCop?
great. Which one, baby? I've seen a lot of them.
I think one of like the original
Like,
ones.
like the yeah, the very first one
Hmm.
from the good old '87.
Yeah.
God, that guy's a fucking nightmare. Yes, it's one of my favorite movies, actually.
Dude, it's
I
not
love,
bad, bro. That one's
I,
really
I
good,
love
and
RoboCop.
I'm pretty sure this one was the one that was a movie before a game. Actually, ooh,
Yes,
yeah, right,
RoboCop just in general. I'm pretty sure it was movie and then game came
right,
later.
yeah, and that
Um,
makes kind of sense. But the
Search
game that I
now.
chose to go up against this one because they have a few different like RoboCop like earlier games, but I just went with the newest one, which was the Rogue City.
The Rogue City, yeah.
Hmm.
I
And that
didn't.
one,
Is
great
that one good?
graphics. It's got great graphics.
Okay, that's a start.
Um, like the story is it's okay.
Yeah.
You're kind of like already just thrown in there and like just trying to protect the city and stuff. Clearly, that's what he does. But the controls on it are a little funky, because like he has like an auto like that auto aim kind of thing because
Oh yeah,
he's the
yeah.
robot and like the little sensors and stuff. And
Hmm.
I mean, it's not a terrible game, but
All right.
um,
However,
yeah, I still think like the way that the movie obviously portrays RoboCop, it just gets the more of that like I guess emotion in there, but the game doesn't really.
uh,
The game kind of has that because like that's when he starts getting his memories back and stuff like that, or like starts
yeah.
remembering stuff. So they throw a little bit of that in there. I never finished
But
the full game, so I don't know if
uh,
he gets it fully back all the way at the end. But like I said, like the movie
I'd imagine.
has a better
Yeah,
progression than the
I'd
game.
imagine something like that because looking at it, it says it's set after RoboCop 2,
Mhm.
and I'm curious, RoboCop 2, what was his deal? Sequel.
Now, okay, that would make a little bit more sense. But like even then, like
Ah, oh, it's an unstable prototype. Is this the No, it's not the same guy. It must be.
yeah, I'm not really sure. I think
Cybercrime. It's been ages since I've watched
yeah,
any of the actual RoboCop, so I'm kind of really hazy on like the actual story or
yeah,
something like
me
that.
too. I just know like the main thing about RoboCop is
He's a robot cop.
he was like a soldier or something, and then like he like
Hmm.
died or something, and then they
He
try to
got
turn
he
him.
got destroyed, and I think
Yeah,
the only thing that remained was like his head.
right, and then so then they attached him to like the robot body and like chose to use him as a protector because what happened was is all the people in the town were like you know it was like anarchy and like everyone was blowing stuff up, stealing stuff and
Yeah.
all that stuff. And so they're like, we need a solution. And then these scientists were like, what about this? And you know, and then
What
he
if we
started
made Cyborg?
right. So then like the more he started like going out and like the robot started like learning and he started like because
He was
he still has his brain.
recognizing,
Yeah,
yeah, he was recognizing a bunch of stuff that he saw in his
right.
past life.
Yeah, which is like a really cool concept. Very
Oh yeah,
interesting. And yeah, that's why I was like, the movie does that way better than the game. But
yeah. I feel
the game's
like
still not too bad.
no, I feel like just in general, games from movies kind of struggle to capture what the movie was about, and kind of vice versa too.
Right.
Whether they're both good, a game always struggles to capture what made the movie good, and a movie will always struggle to capture like what made a game good.
Yeah. Because
In
sometimes it's
in
just
in my humble opinion,
yeah. Sometimes
me
the difference is
who
just
am so humble.
right. Sometimes the difference is just you are the main character in the
Yeah,
game.
Mm-hmm.
whereas in like the movie you're watching the main character. So like that's
Yep.
probably like the one big difference.
That
Um,
is one of the major issues that people had for like the longest time. Why so many people were iffy on movie adaptations of video games. There's no input of what you personally would do in the scenarios that they're in compared to when you're playing a game. You're going through it at your own pace,
you can do
your
multiple
your own
scenarios.
leisure. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Speaking of multiple scenarios, bro, next movie,
Uh oh.
bro,
Go for
Until
it.
Dawn.
Mm.
So I don't know if you watched the movie, but have you played the game or at least watched through the gameplay of the game?
I've seen bits and pieces of that's the one with like the Wendigos, right? Or am I
Um,
thinking of no, it has to be that one. The
does it have
game,
Wendigos in it?
is it not?
They have like a bunch of like different like
It's like a monster or
main.
something, right?
They don't. I don't think they have like a specific monster in it.
A time
Um,
loop. What am I thinking of?
yeah, I was like, I don't. They don't really have like a specific monster in it, but in the movie, they have
Someone
like
will
a
tell me,
bunch
I'm
of
sure.
the movie. They have a bunch of different like monsters coming in and attacking them or different scenarios, but they're like stuck in like a. So like in the movie, it's like a cabin, right?
Yeah. Cabin in the
But
woods.
yes, but in the game, it's like an old ski lodge that got shut down where they were going up there because one of their friends died and passed away, and so they were going to celebrate because that was like their place that they like to go and hang
Oh,
out all
yeah.
together. And the group hasn't been together since then, and they're like it was like a reunion, right? Where
Okay.
the movie is like completely different, which I mean, it's not bad. Like I said, it's not a bad thing to be different. But the movie they were going off of, um, like the main character's like sister or something goes missing, and this
Hmm.
was her last known location, and they all drive up there, and stuff like that, and then they get stuck in that time loop, and it's a bunch of different creatures. So I mean, they have some cool like killing scenes, and like obviously their goal is to survive until dawn.
Big surprise.
Yeah,
who
yeah, big surprise. I just ruined the whole
who
movie and the whole game for
who
you now.
would have thunk?
But
Ah,
yeah,
I basically don't have to play it anymore.
so I mean, for their adaptation of it, like I mean, obviously I played the game first because it came out first, and obviously
Ah.
the movie's based on the game. So I really like the story that they had for the game, and I like the actors that they chose because they have really good actors. And then the movie they have like a bunch of younger, I think not too well known actors.
Hmm.
Um, but the movie they actually did pretty good on the repeating, trying to get that loop going because obviously in the
Oh
game
yeah,
you're the one making the choices, so you don't know what could happen. But in the movie, you're just watching this, so like they're just trying to figure out how to
exactly.
implement that aspect
Yep,
of the game into the
yup.
movie, and they
It's
actually did pretty
hard.
good on it. Yeah,
It's
they did
tough.
pretty decent.
It's tough to get stuff like that down because it gets to a point to where they're trying to like cater to what everyone would do, and you
Right.
can't do that.
Right, right. And so yeah, it actually wasn't too bad. So like the way that they, changed that up is like, instead of you being able to make the choice for the movie, obviously, they did it where they just are trying different things and they realize like, oh wait, this is the same thing happening or whatever. How many more days or how many more times can we die? Type deal, you
They
know?
got to realize the groundhog is dang.
Yeah. So
I
so it's actually it'd be an interesting watch if you haven't watched it.
might have
Um,
to check that out. Also, the game too.
yeah, game.
I figured out which one I was thinking of.
Oh.
The quarry
Oh, the
is
quarry.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That
That's
one I think is
that's
just a game.
that's the one. They're at a yeah, no, but same thing.
It feels like a
Choices
movie. Yeah,
choices. No, I'm not even saying like I think it's a movie. The game that I got confused with earlier
yeah. The
because
quarry.
I kept
I
saying
played a
yeah,
little bit of it.
but it's just like a hack and slash. Not a hack and slash. That's something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the other game I was getting confused with.
Yeah, no, a lot of those
Anyways,
games do feel like you're watching a movie because it's a lot of cool like cutscenes with a lot of story put
it's,
into
it's,
it.
it's, it's a lot of cinematic shit.
So like that, like or with games that are like that are more about like the yeah like the cinematics and the storytelling. It's a lot harder to make that into a movie, but you have a lot more to go off of.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%. You got all the different routes and shit you can take.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the one
yeah,
I was thinking of.
because what I like about the game is I like Rami Malek's game or Malik. You know who I'm talking about? He plays Mr. Robot, or he plays you seen the Bohemian Rhapsody?
Oh yeah.
That's him, bro. They're playing the main guy, the main.
Oh, he's Mr. Bohemian
Yeah,
himself.
He's Mr. Bohemian in that, and like that's what I'm saying. Like he's one of the actors in the game, and I'm like, dude, that's great, dude. It's him, and there's this other guy. I forgot who it was. Let me look up the cast.
So I think that's something similar to what the Quarry did. It's Black. Who is
So Rami Malik, Brett Dalton. Forgot who that was.
that name?
Megan.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Who's a who's a Dalton? I've
Yeah,
never seen this
Megan
man
Martin,
once
Noah
in my life.
Fleece. Yeah, they got a bunch of people. Jordan
Yeah.
Fisher, uh, additional
I
key
am.
roles, Peter Stormare.
I
Yeah,
am
they
the
got
one who fishes.
yeah, they got some good people in the game, which I'm surprised. You know what I mean? They got some really good actors
It's
for it.
got a yeah.
It's good cast, good acting, good voice acting. Well, actually, I think they did the face stuff because they have like the facial recognition for their
Oh,
game.
the mocap or whatever
Hmm.
it is for
The motion capture.
this the
Yeah,
face scan.
yeah. So yeah, so that
Okay.
was one. That one I feel
I
like
feel like
I'd
movies
go
like
towards the game
those.
more, but
Yeah.
the movie wasn't
I
bad.
I don't know. I feel like those can be done well into movies
Hmm.
because you have like a general overarching story already,
Yeah,
and you just have to essentially what you're doing to make the movie is finding all the right choices and making them one continuous stream throughout the whole movie.
yeah, yeah. And I mean, obviously, you can make that's what they did with the movie was make it like kind of different with the choices. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
they did a bunch of different creatures, a bunch of different kind of you know ways of like them dying and stuff that
Yeah.
like the game kind of has some of that, but the story's like completely different. Like they're two different
Yeah.
things, which is it is good.
It
Like I said, it's
it
not bad. Like they
for
did a
something like
good
that,
part for something like that.
I think for something like that it has to be like the same if not very similar to what the game was
Hmm.
for it to
Yeah.
actually work.
Um. Okay. Well, on to the last one that I have written down. Um. And then I got another honorable mention.
Do
The
you
the
return to me? Oh
the
my goodness.
the Resident Evil movies, bro.
Yes, there we go. There's a new one
Coming
coming out.
out.
Have you seen the trailer for that one?
I did not.
Oh no, it looks fucking hype. Not to cut you off before your rant. We get my rant first.
Oh yeah, go.
So they released a trailer for it. It looks fucking amazing. A lot of people are pissed off because you're not one of like the main people from the Resident Evil franchise. You're not
Leon,
Leon. You're not Leon. No, you're not a Leon. You're not a Chris. You're not
Sheila.
a Sheva. You're
Oh,
you're
Sheva.
a random. You're a random civilian in Raccoon City. This might be spoilers. Because in the second slash third game ish, they bombed the fuck out of Raccoon City just
Of course.
because they need to find a way to get rid of the fucking monsters and
Kill the
nukes
virus.
is always the best answer. But the movie so far, from what people have gathered, it's just this random civilian, just from his point of view, what the entire city was like during the whole outbreak.
That actually sounds pretty cool, actually. You know, because it,
Instead of being this super trained military guy that can take
yeah,
off any fucking threat, you're just a run of the mill guy shitting your pants trying to survive.
yeah, no, that's a good like that's like what we are saying. Like you don't have to go off of the main stuff to make it a good movie. You just have to
Yeah,
take the aspects from like the game. You got to make the the zombies or like if they're adding like the crazy creatures and like you know what I mean like the
yeah.
with the virus and stuff.
Um,
Because that's what I wish they did with the one I was going to talk about, which was the 2002 Resident Evil. Because that was one of the
mm.
best ones that I've seen.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Um, and that one was actually really good. Um, that one, I mean, it wasn't too bad. Like the only thing I wish they did, like I said, was like probably better zombies and
I don't
added more of
remember
the
that much about the 2002 one. Not
well,
the
yeah.
game, you dingus.
Yeah, I
Movie.
think that one was supposed to be kind of off of Resident Evil 2.
Uh, this one. Ooh, says science. No, give me names. God damn it. Special military unit to fight zombies.
Yeah.
The Hive.
hmm So yeah,
Mm.
the if you look up like the zombies and stuff in it, like
Alice
they
Rain
just
Matt.
yeah, they were cool looking, but they weren't. They just needed. I don't know. I think they could have looked a lot better. Especially like to like the Resident Evil game
Oh
standards.
yeah.
You know what I
Um,
mean? They just look
I'm
pretty basic.
I'm seeing them. I mean, I feel like these actually do look quite similar to like how people would imagine them at the time because
Yeah,
these were them trying to get it off of the original games.
yeah, yeah.
And with compared to now the jank that those that those games look like, I feel like these aren't too terrible.
Yeah, they're not too bad, bro. That's what I'm saying. But like, I know it's hard to do that in like 2002 and like with the budgets
Yeah.
they had back then to they didn't even have like I mean I'm sure they
For
had like
something like this,
CGI,
I,
but not
I I'd imagine
high
it was a
quality.
small budget.
Yeah, but I mean for that movie, it was actually a lot better than most of the other Resident Evil movies that they came out with.
Yeah.
That one had
I
like
I
the best,
I,
better story,
I
I think.
did watch them as they came out a little bit later on. I would always catch my dad watching them in the living room every now and then, and
Oh yeah,
they they look like a good watch, like a fun watch,
oh yeah,
but they all look jank as shit.
yeah.
The
I
more that I
mean,
look back on it.
I feel like Resident Evil as like a big gaming series.
Mhm.
It's hard to compete with that with the movies.
It's yeah, it's hard
They're
to
trying to pick
translate
up.
it.
Yeah, I feel like so like this is what I think, bro. So I think some uh big game companies or whatever, like the ones that start
Hmm.
as games that branch into the movies are trying to just pick up more of an audience, you know?
Yeah,
Um,
trying to get them to know to get more people to know of the games at least.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's hard when like the movie's not good.
Yeah, if anything, that turns a lot more people to we.
Right. And then the people that do like the movie are probably the ones that haven't played the games.
Right?
So they
And then
don't
they'll
really
play the
know.
games and then they're like, this is nothing like the movie I just watched. What is going on?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
that's something I do notice a lot. That's like the major like disconnect
yeah.
from like movie adaptations of video games compared to the video games themselves. Because obviously being a movie or like a TV show or whatever it may be, you want to like have your own identity for it for sure.
Oh yeah.
You're still attached to that same IP, but
Right.
but you still want it to be
You still want that
unique.
creative control,
Yeah,
of
you still want it to be unique to you somehow.
right.
But when a lot of the times when people try to do that, they kind of miss the point of what the game was actually about, and it just kind of trickles
Yeah.
down and
Makes it
falls out.
harder because like most of your fans that are gonna want to watch it are a lot of the people that played your
Because
games.
yeah, exactly. The fans that are there are fans of the game because they love the fucking game, and they're like, oh, this thing that I'm so familiar with is now on the big screen, and
Yeah.
it's nothing they fucking know.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's
So that's
nothing they're familiar with, and they're like, "Oh, this sucks."
Right, right. And I feel like there's one TV series that actually did pretty good on that, and I'd say that was Fallout.
Yes.
The
Yes.
Fallout
The
show
Fallout
is
show is fucking amazing. I
flawless,
don't
bro.
care.
Flawless.
They
But
they they
but
are they are acing it right now.
but I will say, I forgot what his name was, but the guy that plays the ghoul carried.
Weldon Goggles. He did carry the show a lot, 100%.
He did carry. Like he
I
had the
can't
coolest character in the
I
show.
can't I can't deny that because one of the things that I read online about a lot of the people didn't really care for what was going on inside of the shelters.
Yeah.
They wanted a lot more cuz inside the shelter was just like drama and shit that didn't need to be there. Which I do have
Right.
to agree with. It's
Which
it's it's
is
it's it's just, oh, I'm going to be bad now for bad sake.
yeah.
While they're out
Oh, dude, watch out,
while
bro. That's a big blooming onion, bro.
right? No, but that's a lot of people just wanted to see the Fallout show, just nothing but exploring the wasteland for like all the episodes, every episode. You know,
Well, yeah. No, I think the
they're
series
definitely
had a
going the
good
right
story.
direction. They're definitely going the right direction now.
Hmm.
I don't know if a lot of people have like either picked up on it or if it's like ever been said, because they're trying to give each season like the feel of like one of the specific Fallout games,
Right, dude. I know because this
which
one was
which
in Vegas.
a lot of people felt that with this last season, season two, it was very New Vegasy.
Yeah, definitely, dude. I mean, yeah. Um, I thought it was good
probably
though.
because
I thought it was
probably
good.
because they went to Vegas.
Yeah, and I think, like I said, like the ghoul, dude. He just has like the most like intriguing story and more, out of all the other
Yeah,
characters because
I'm glad you say that because one of my favorite parts of like season two was like all the backstory stuff.
yeah,
Not even about the wasteland that they're currently walking through. It's like all the shady shit that his
right,
wife was doing, all the shady stuff that he had to do to find out about his wife,
yeah,
and then just to find out that she doomed her family
yeah,
basically,
because
and now he has to live with that.
right, right, and I think it's cool because I feel like in the first season you're like, oh, dude, I don't like this guy, he's a bad guy, but really, he's
He's just
just lived,
misunderstood.
he's just lived so long, and like he's
Hmm.
literally has just been going
He
around the world checking every
exactly.
vault, trying to find his wife and
Yep.
daughter.
He's not an asshole. He just knows the world. That's it.
And I love that dude because he just knows so much, dude, and like I don't know, he just has like I said, the best story in that whole show, and
Oh yeah.
his anytime he's on the screen, I'm like, oh, dude, this is gonna be good, you
It's
know.
gonna be good for
And
sure.
and they wrote him really, they wrote him in the story really well. They got a
Hmm.
really good actor for him because he plays him great. I like him as an actor,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
and uh, like all the other like characters, like the main girl, she's not terrible. Okie
Oh,
dokie.
I love that.
No, yeah,
That's
no,
like that like
no,
when
yeah,
when the first season came out. That's like my catchphrase. I kind of took that under myself.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, she has like I mean, more of like that hero
Lucy.
complex where she just wants to make the world a better place, which I kind of like, and
Yeah.
then,
It's
you
it's
know,
it's like it's the struggle that she has to come to terms with.
right, and then like seeing what
That
the real world
she's
is.
yeah, she can't always get what she want. You can try, but it's
Right.
never always going to turn out
Yeah.
that way. That perfect view that you had, it kind of has to be shattered at some point.
Right. And so her character's not bad either. Like I don't mind hers, but like it's just not as good of a story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Now the
it's
ghoul
good.
was good. One of my other favorite arcs was Maximus,
I like
the
Maximus, bro.
the Brotherhood of Steel,
Yeah,
and
I thought that was cool.
all they had going on.
Yeah.
Kind of ended it on a banger of a fucking cliffhanger. I was about to say
Right, right.
cliffed off. because it's leading into like one of the like most destructive parts of Fallout.
Yeah.
I forget because I think it was like in the end scenes or like the very last scene of the last episode. It showed someone in the Brotherhood of Steel showing up schematics for like this big giant robot, right?
Yeah.
And it's it's something Prime, Optimus Prime, Liberty Prime. That's what it
Liberty
was.
Prime,
Liberty Prime,
of
and
course.
it's basically just this giant robot that's made for destruction.
Oh yeah.
So I can already tell. I kind of have a basic idea of what it's going to be about for like his section of the story at least.
Right.
He's either gonna have to like try and stop that or something. But I just want to see it. I want to see Liberty Prime do a little bit of action. I want to see that fucker wipe an actual city out with just one laser beam.
Dude, he had quite the arc too, you know what I mean?
He had a fucking
Cause
adventure and a
plus like
half, dude.
yeah, plus like he's in that brotherhood and he's like, dude, well this is the only family I know now because they obliterated my family.
Yeah, yeah. Everything I know is gone. Whoops.
Yeah. Cause that was that actually the what was Lucy's dad or something that bombed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
He was the one that that actually set off some of the nukes.
Yeah. Dude, it's just such a crazy like that
Yeah.
like
One
that
thing,
show great, the games
yeah.
great. You know what I mean?
One thing I've
That
always
was a good
wondered about the
adaptation.
games so far, yeah, it's really
Yeah.
freaking good. Just just kind of sidetracking off of that. One thing I've always wondered about the games because these the Fallout, all the test bomb sites, all the cities that they bombed, I believe they were only in America.
Right.
We have no idea what the rest of the world like is
Yeah.
is like whether what they probably did
No,
get
wait.
affected by a bunch of the radiation.
Oh, for the games?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Fallout. I don't think we're shown anything like past any of the major cities we see in America.
Yeah, yeah, that's true
So
for the
so
games.
so one thing I've always just wondered. I'm like, are they like doing fine? Do they not? Are they looking at America and they're just like we'll just stay away from those weirdos?
Right, cause the show they show like all the worlds kind of like in that whoever was in that high group that they, paid into making the vaults.
Yeah.
Um, it was all over the world, you know?
Hey. Okay, so the bombs. Okay, yeah. Then I might be. I wonder if I'm just wrong about the games. Then hold on.
Because you know what I'm talking about,
Six.
right?
Say.
It's
Oh yeah.
it was like literally in that season two when the wife was part of the that conference
Yeah.
meeting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay.
literally like you could see their
So
flags and stuff, and they're like, "Oh well, what does this do for us?" And everyone could take their own vault or whatever, whoever paid buy it in, and run it however they wish.
yeah, so it's got exactly what they want. So yeah, I was just wrong. I don't know Fallout well enough, I guess. Then
Oh, okay.
the in the games too, they were worldwide.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Whoops,
Um,
my bad,
would you
guys.
got anything else to add on Fallout? Because I got my other
Good
honorable mentions.
game, good show. I want more. I think they started filming season 3.
Oh yeah, they probably started filming that as soon as the other one ended.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they're probably working on it before it even aired to end.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I want more. Give it to me now. That's it.
yeah, I would like more of the show too. That one's 10 out of 10. Would watch again. 10 out of
Yep.
10. Need to play for the first time still.
I have watched again.
Well, I need to play Fallout 4.
Fallout 4 is a must.
I still haven't played Fallout 4, but I've played New
I would
Vegas.
say the ones you need to play Fallout New Vegas 4, and if you're feeling spiffy, maybe 3.
Okay.
I think I think
4
I
for
think you'd
sure.
like. 4 for sure. I think you'd like 3 a lot too.
Okay. No, so the next thing I wanted to bring up was secret levels. You heard of that?
Oh, that's the one where they had like different weird twists about uh like video game universes, right?
Yeah, so
I
it's an
remember like
animated
I remember like
anthology series on
a
Prime.
a Pac-Man thing. Yeah, there's some about
Yeah,
Pac-Man going on in there.
yeah. So each episode is pretty much a different video game adaptation. So they
Yeah.
got Armored Core, Concord, Crossfire, Dungeons and Dragons, Exodus, Honor of Kings, Mega Man, New World Eternum, Pac-Man,
Oh,
Sifu,
they did
Spelunky,
one they did
Outer
one on the Outer
Worlds,
Worlds.
yeah,
What?
Unreal Tournament, and Warhammer 40,000.
40K. You just need to say 40K.
40K.
That there you go.
Yeah, so I mean, I think I watched most of those. I really like the Dungeons and Dragons one. That one was really cool. The
Mm,
Sifu one was really cool, which is the
Takes Alive. What is that one from? Seafood. What is seafood? I'm thinking seafood.
no, it's a PlayStation game. It's like he's like a pretty much like a
Okay,
Japanese.
I've seen this one. I'm kind of losing my mind right now because I look it up on Google. One, there's two like the little preview it shows you.
Uh,
There's one of like the cover of the game, and then the picture right next to it is Master Shifu from Kung Fu Panda. And I'm like, he's not in the game.
yeah, I mean maybe in the
That
mods.
that don't that don't sound right. That'd be a
Yeah.
crazy DLC.
I'm trying to think what other one was good, but like some of those were like very like because like they're all like
I
different animation styles
Yeah,
too and
I
stuff. So
heard I heard a lot of these not they weren't lackluster. They just weren't what people were expecting it to be.
yeah,
Or it was either
there's
that and they didn't do like a lot of the games that some people thought they should have. Like a lot of the more popular ones.
right. So I guess it was created by Tim Miller, which is the one that did Deadpool and Love, Death, and Robots. So like
Oh, love that one.
yeah, so
Love,
they're
Death, and
like
Robots, top tier.
yeah,
Anyways,
so with the secret levels, like they're very short. Like they're not that long at all. Maybe like 30 minutes most for each
yeah.
little episode. And I guess they have a crazy, star-studded cast. They got Arnold Schwarzenegger, Kevin Hart, and Keanu Reeves in some of the episodes, which I didn't
Oh
even know.
shit.
Um,
They got Mr. Wick in this.
yeah, I didn't even realize. I'm gonna have to check and see which ones they're in, but I don't know. I just wanted to bring that one up just because like those ones are about different games, and some of like I said, some of them are pretty good that I like.
Are they
Other ones
still
I didn't like
are
too
they
much.
still working on this show? Or are they still trying to pump some stuff out? Or was it
Uh,
just a
I
one
seen
and
something
done?
about like someone was asking if
Because something like this is something that could literally never fucking end.
yeah. So supposedly it says yeah they video or Amazon Prime officially renewed the hit Secret Levels for a second season. Um,
Go.
Release
So
window is
then,
crazy. It's expected around 2027.
next year.
But I mean,
Okay, so
it's all animated, so that's
it's
I
all gonna
guess
take time, anyways.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess my question for that would be, what is a game or franchise that you would want to see in that
Oh,
show?
that franchise speculation, dude. Let me read this out first. Potential adaptations for gaming titans like Halo, Doom, Dark Souls, and Metroid.
That ooh, I would actually love to see Metroid.
I think Dark Souls would be sick.
Dark Souls would be. I mean, all of those sound awesome,
Yeah.
especially with the way that some of
Man,
these episodes are kind of going on. I've seen a couple, not the
what game would I
entire
like to
show.
see?
Dead Space. I think Dead Space would be fucking sick.
Dead Space would be sick, but they have like Dead Space like animated movies and stuff like that already.
Yeah, but this could just be their twist on it,
Yeah,
which
which
is
would look
which
sick.
is which is what all these are, anyways.
You know what? Dead Space would be a really good one. Or Skyrim.
Yeah, it's kind of Skyrim.
I know you're gonna be like, oh, dude, I know he's gonna say it, dude. He always says Skyrim.
Yeah,
It's either Skyrim or Borderlands or Little Big
but
Planet.
Skyrim or Borderlands. There's no in between.
Nah, yeah, Dead Space would be sick though.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to think. Um, just other games in general. I kind of got to look through my list to see
Dude, that's
what
what
would
I
be
was thinking
cool.
too. I mean,
Games.
like an underrated one, maybe like the Beyond Two Souls would be dope if they did that, like as a little short.
Oh,
That would be sick.
okay. Oh, you know what? I'd love to see something like I don't know what they do for it, but like a Jet Set Radio type thing.
Hmm,
That shit would be
that'd be sick.
immaculate. That'd be immaculate to
Yeah,
say the least.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, cause like I said, they could go in any direction with any game, and they got they got a ton of shit that they could do.
that's not a banger, and I know bangers.
And
That's a banger.
I know bangers.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's pretty much all I have down for like the different movies and games. Any
Okay.
one you want to bring up?
Um, I guess just one for now. Mostly because I didn't know about it. I was looking up a bunch of movies and shows and shit while we were kind of prepping for this. And you know the game series Twisted Metal, the
Oh,
the
they
the,
got a TV
the
series.
Derby truck. I didn't know they had a TV series for that shit. What?
Yeah.
Don't don't give me that. Not like you knew.
No, yeah,
What
I
the
watched
fuck?
some of it.
Is it good?
Um, so I'll say one thing: the Sweet Tooth, the main clown guy,
Okay. Yeah.
phenomenal. Looks great. Has like that a good actor for him. The story of it, it's a little weird, and I don't think I got too far into parts of like where they're like actually driving
Because
around. It's more like
the
a horror kind of thing, and he is
yeah
driving a
the thing that caught me off guard was I was looking at like the posters and shit. I looked it up on Google and they give like a preview of the bunch of posters and I see Anthony Mackie here and I'm like, what the fuck is he in there?
yeah, yeah. Um,
What?
so like I said, like they're going for like a story, kind of like a Halloween kind of deal, like where like they're getting chased by the Sweet Tooth guy. I didn't see a lot of the racing or anything like that, kind of what the game is
Okay,
in there, but they're kind of like more went like horror-esque on it.
that's funky. Well,
It's not
because I
bad,
don't
but
remember
not great.
it's not the way it's not okay. Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, it's not
No,
great.
no, because I guess it's just an unexpected take for them to go with, considering the games. Because when
Yeah.
I look at the games, I don't really see like horror.
Yeah, but I
It's
think it's the sweet tooth, that character itself. Everyone
yeah,
loved that character and they
just him
wanted to bring him
himself,
to life,
sure.
you know what I mean? Because like
Yeah, because
that's the one that everyone loved, like, oh dude, this is crazy looking, like he's the main cover of like the game and stuff, like
yeah,
everyone sees the ice cream truck or whatever that he has, and like that's like the
yeah.
adaptation
I
they were going
forget.
for,
Was
the
he like a
scary clown.
prominent figure or character in the games?
Oh yeah.
It's been ages since I played them.
Bro,
I don't know.
he's on every single cover, bro.
That's cool. What does he do?
Dude, his so pretty much you just get to drive around in his freaking ice cream truck, and his the little head that's on top, dude, is like a freaking cannon, dude, and it launches the head like a little
So,
fireball.
so time out, time out.
Timing out.
His truck is the prominent figure. Is what you've just told me.
Oh yeah, I think it's just that's what I'm saying. So like the games, like you've played the games, right?
A little bit. I haven't played a lot of them. I barely
So,
touched them.
dude, it's literally just a like those are the characters. So you get to pick your character, and whatever character you pick is the vehicle you get.
Because
You
you're
know,
just
like
driving around in an arena
yeah, and
trying to blow people
blow.
up. That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
So like
How
that's
do
what I'm
you
saying. So they were
how do you make
trying
a
to take
show
that.
out of that?
That's what I'm saying. They took the character, right? Sweet
uh
Tooth, because he's the most known one, the most popular of the Twisted Metal that everyone loved. And some people are scared of clowns. They're like, oh, let's turn this into like a horror thing and write a story. I don't know how, like I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how they got a story from it, but that they tried to make something out of it.
Yeah, it's
You know?
funky for sure. But
Yeah.
no, I just thought it was weird. I didn't know they had a show out of it, mostly because I didn't know how they could make a show out of it. But good to know I'm not alone in that thought.
I mean,
They still managed to do it, whether it's good or
yeah,
bad.
that's crazy
Not
that you
so
brought that
good
up
is what
though.
I'm hearing.
Yeah, no, it's funny you brought that up because as soon as you said Twisted Metal, I was like, I forgot they made that into a show. But I did watch like a little bit of the first season. I
Oh
watched like
yeah,
I might have finished the first season, but I was like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like I said, it wasn't great. Like
right.
it's just hard to some of those like I said from the game to the movies it's hard to follow, but the game didn't really have that much really story to it to begin with.
Yeah,
So like
it's
when you
it's
watch the
it's
movie, you're like, it's cool that they're trying to make something out of it.
yeah, it's more of an arcade game, and games like those,
Yeah,
I find it difficult to get like a movie story out of them,
right, dude. I mean,
but
trying to
they
think of
still find a
another
way.
one, but
They
yeah,
still find a way.
yeah. I mean, you could always just come up with an idea like, oh, what if this character did this or something? I don't know.
What if they broke the game?
Yeah, pixels, bro, pixels.
Pixels. Oh my
They're
god.
they're over there, fucking Pac-Man,
Yikes. Space
Centipede,
Invaders,
Space Invaders. Yeah,
Centipede.
yeah.
Jesus.
Great movie.
I almost forgot about that movie.
Great movie, and like they did a cool adaptation of Pac-Man where they're driving the cars and they're the ghost.
Oh yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah, super cool.
They gotta do more stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like some games, like you just got to figure out a way to make it, or like even like Stranger Things, they kind of added like D&D in there, and then that made I feel like D&D a lot more popular, with
Oh, for
the
sure. Yeah.
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 So it's just like I feel like movies, like and games, like even like board games and stuff, like it brings out Jumanji,
It widens the audience for sure.
yeah. Do you know what?
Makes
What's a
more.
game that I would love to play, dude?
Huh.
That I loved as a movie, Zathura.
I think we talked about this before, but Zathura would be an awesome like game as in like a video game.
Dude, if I could play the board game as a video game, I would be so down for that. And then like different stuff happens to you, dude, based off
Exactly.
the card. That'd be
It's
sick.
it's it's basically like a bunch of different games in one.
Yeah, I mean that
Just
would be
just going through it.
yeah.
You run into your future self
Like I could see that being a dope
in a
online
spaceship.
game, dude. You're just playing
Oh
online with
yeah.
your buddies, and you're in the house in space, dude. And then you just start getting cards, and like stuff starts happening to them or something, or like something happens.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Like, oh, dude, we got to go fix this up in the house or something.
Suddenly
Oh,
you're in the middle of space and someone has to make Kraft mac and cheese
yeah, dude.
before you can advance.
Oh, dude, you got to freaking go onto the alien ship, dude. And
Oh, I'm
uh,
gonna rewatch that movie now
yeah,
because to me that movie's just a better Jumanji.
it really is.
I I can watch that one over and over again without ever getting tired
Oh
of
yeah,
it.
yeah. It's something about space, bro.
Of course,
Yeah.
we all
All right.
we
Well,
all love space.
I'm out of stuff to for games and movies that I
Well
wanted to
then,
talk about.
I guess that's gonna be it for this episode, my peeps.
Thank
Thank
y'all for
you for
watching.
joining us on another wonderful episode of the Get Good podcast, where we talk
Fantastic
about everything
podcast.
video games. And as always,
GG.
GG's.